Hello, hello, hello. What's going on? What's happening? How's everyone doing today? My name is Michael Tomlinson. I am an American Tear. Today's October the 25th, 2022. I'm happy to be here. It's been a wonderful day. And, well, it's been a odd day, but I'm kind of going through some stuff at this very moment that I didn't realize that I was going to go through. And I didn't even know. I knew this was happening, but I didn't even associate it with the past 2 days. And I was talking about friends and friendship and building friendships and, you know, having good friends and having not so good friends. You know, and I just was just talking. I really wasn't referring to anything in my personal life besides, when I talk about it, it is all my kind of my personal life, just talking about it. But wasn't talking specifically about the change in what I was going to be facing today until it just hit me. It just ran me over. Boom. And I was like, oh my God, I can't believe I'm have to go through this, or I'm realizing what's happening here. So we were just talking about friendships, and now I'm at this, and I always, like, even during those videos, I said there's like 5 or 6 conversations that would go into one thing, and it's just another conversation and that came into play. So my friend of well over 10 years is moving, and I just hanging out with her, and it was that kind of that moment of like that final hug, and I guess this is it, goodbye. She's gonna be hitting the road here soon to go into a whole other state, like states away from me, so it's not gonna be close by. Talk about the possibility of the future of us reconnecting, and I, we just don't know. We both have this unknown thing going on. So, then it hit me. It really did hit me. She was with me. We both worked on that American Cheer website 9 years ago. That's how, and we worked with each other for years back in those days. Like, I don't even, maybe up to 5 years, but definitely 3+ years on all kinds of different things. And so we get along really well. After we stopped working with each other, we stayed in touch, and we still remained friends, like really good friends. And we would, our thing was going to movies. We would go to movies, go to the theater, like before the pandemic, and even like this past year after the pandemic, we started going back to the theater and picking up where we left off with. That was kind of like the thing that we like to do with each other, is go see a movie. And so I'm going to miss that. I'm going to miss my partner to go see the movie, and my friend that I would just hang out with. We would just hang out, and and maybe sometimes on a random day we would go shopping together or go pick up some items and just kind of hang out, and so it's just heartbreaking. Friendships are shouldn't be don't, if you have one. I only have a few, but the ones it's hard. So that's why it hits me really hard, because it's hard to lose one when you only have a few friends, and she's the one that we've always been tight, and for all these years. And so I think, and I feel blessed that we've been friends, and she's moving on, of course, like I just said, and I can't tell you what the future holds. Who knows? We may see each other again, sooner than I think. I don't know, you know. I just know at this moment, I'm gonna miss that friendship. I don't know if I'm ever gonna rebuild that longevity of a friendship again. I mean, we've been friends for a long time. We both have gone through a lot of stuff, um, and survived. God, we survived, and so I love her dearly. I know she loves me, and I should be happy that I'm progressing with what I'm doing, and she needs to move on back to pretty much our home state to kind of start hanging out with, be closer to some family and all that kind of stuff. So it's a healthy transition for her. It's good. She's going to be really happy about it. I'm sure she is, and I want to be okay over here, and we're going to still stay in touch as friends. I mean, but I I didn't see this happening. It's so funny that, I just thought like, wow, I just was just talking about friends and build, friendships and things like that, and now I'm just kind of like you know, hit with a friendship separation in a beautiful way. I'm not going to say this is it's a beautiful thing, I mean, in its own way. But I am really, I'm sure she's going to miss me too. We're going to miss each other a ton. So that's just the way, that's what's going on with life right now. And that's when that happens with friendships. So if you're going through the same thing I'm going through right now, today, then I relate, or you relate to me, or we can understand that this is it's an emotional based thing. I mean, and it's also a mental. It's a thing. It's an issue that I just accept and have to play it out with love and move forward. So that's what makes it beautiful. So other than that, I really, there's some other things I was going to talk about, but I'll just go ahead and leave it there and wrap it up with the friendships and where real life is. And I am an American cheer, so I have to deal with this like an American cheer, and I will. And it's really not hard. It's just that what I just said about love. So but it's real life for all of us. I mean, this is not just happening to me. I'm sure this is happening to hundreds of Americans right now across America, where people are moving. They're leaving their state, moving to another state. They may have teenagers, that have really good friends or boyfriends or girlfriends or whatever, and going to high school and, having to say goodbye because they're moving on with their family to another state, and, so those emotions are really real on both sides. I mean, it's not like, we both feel it. It's there. And that is just a part of it too. It's just, I don't know why I went there, just to understand that this is not isolated to me, and it really is happening everywhere to a lot of people too. And so we're all kind of on the same wagon, doing this, having to roll and deal with the same thing in our own way. So, anyways, thank you for your time. Thank you for hearing me out. Have, an excellent day. Peace, love. Take care. We'll talk later.